I will be the link to your success. Anyway, hello everyone, this is Pokemon 316 and thank you very much for joining me on my third question and answer video. I just want to say congratulations to Arsenal for making it to the FA Cup final. I'm making this video straight after they just beat Wigan on penalties after 2 saves from Fabianski. One of the penalty goals was also from Kim Källström, a fellow Swedish person. But anyway, I got a little bit over 10 questions I think to answer. So let's start by scratching our nose and let's get started here. I also got 2 questions from Twitter. Well, one question was actually asked before I put out the video, asking for questions. But I figured, hey, why not put that one in there? So that one gets answered too, because I thought it was a question that could get raised, or I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, let's get started here about the Nitro 01, or however you wanted to say. Now that you've been playing Pokemon X a lot more now, are there any Generation 6 Pokemon that you particularly like? I think I will mention this kind of in a... Well, I will say that I like some Pokemon in one of the upcoming episodes, but what I will say, I really love Go-Goat. I mean, that thing is a powerhouse. It's got good attack, good HP, good defense, and the moves it can get is just awesome. It can get Seed Bomb, Horn Leech, I think it can get Earthquake too, and with Bulk Up, I mean, it gets just an awesome physical attacker. Hawlucha is also pretty good. It's got some... it's pretty quick. It's got a pretty interesting typing with fighting flying. But those 2 types have some very powerful moves. In High Jump Kick, Sky Attack, Acrobatics. If you don't put an item on the Pokemon, they'll say, and whatnot. So, Hawlucha is also a pretty good Pokemon. So, I think those 2 are probably some of my favorite Pokemon on the current team that I'm using for my Pokemon X Let's Play. So let's get over. Hopefully that answered your question. And by the way, before I begin answering more questions, if you have more questions, or if you think I didn't elaborate on them enough, or you maybe want a better question or better answer on your question if I didn't answer it good enough, or whatever, just feel free to leave a comment down below or another question down below, whatever you want. Anyway, the Ace Brave, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6 questions. So let's just get straight into it. It says, I think, did I say the Ace Braviar? I think I did. But anyway, the Ace Braviar asks, what do you study / where do you work / want to work? I actually don't know what I know what I study, but I don't know what it actually is in English, so I'll be right back. Okay, I found out it's called social education, what I study right now. And basically what it lets me do, it's work with people in different social situations. Like I could walk, or I'm getting the education to work at the psychiatry, at the different... I don't even know what some of these things are called. Sorry, I'm so good at this. I could work at youth clubs and whatnot. So it lets me do a couple of different things, and I don't work. I don't work at the moment. I don't consider a YouTube a job, even though I get a little bit of money from it. I still don't consider that a job and want to work. I think that is a rather difficult question to answer, because I don't know. Well, I kind of got an idea what I want to work with, but it's just the fact that how am I going to get that job? I mean, I'm going to kind of continue or begin to put me on. God damn it. I'm just so bad with English words right now. To like put me up on kind of a deputy pool or whatever, so I could go out and work on maybe a lot of different workplaces, or just one in particular where I had my god damn it, my head is just with English words right now. Oh my god, I'm embarrassing myself right now. Jesus Christ. Where I had my internship. God damn it, how I'm even... I don't know anymore. So I may have a go there sometimes to work. I don't know. I don't really want to know. I mean, if I could have YouTube as like a job or do it full time, I mean, that would be awesome. But that doesn't look like an opportunity to come up anytime soon. I mean, that would be interesting to have that anyway. But let's go on to the next question. Are you a bit famous where you live? Not really. But I'll say this. There's some people in my class that usually or sometimes watch some of my videos that I make. So that is pretty interesting. I made you may have seen a video that was in Swedish called Datorspelsberoende intro film, or computer addiction. I don't know what to say about my English today. It's just terrible about that. And it was a very interesting subject to research into. And I watched or I made that little short movie or short film and showed it to my classmates, and it was really appreciated. I heard a lot of laughters in the background, and they said that they enjoyed it thoroughly. So I was very happy when they said that, and just heard the laughters. That is just why I make videos. One of the reasons why I make videos. So next question: to which other YouTubers do you look up to? I wouldn't say I look up to some YouTubers, but I do take inspirations and some YouTubers that I really enjoy. In the beginning, I remember I took a lot of inspiration, or back then I looked up to Maryland because he was the big thing. He was pretty much the first one who really made walkthroughs, or as he called them, adventures. In that Diamond Adventures. I mean, that was, I think, a huge breakthrough for YouTube videos or Pokemon YouTube videos. He really just broke through a barrier there, I think. I mean, there was like Maryland, Super Skarmory, and then pretty much everyone else. I mean, he was above everyone else. And I think he was the one that pretty much got the thing commentary started in terms of Pokemon videos and whatnot. At least he was the first one that I watched. So in the beginning it was him, but right now there's a couple of YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. There's a couple that I could just mention them real quickly. We got Chugga Conroy, we got Lusty, who makes FIFA videos. Really enjoy watching him. FIFA Rally, a Danish FIFA YouTuber. That is just a couple of them that I really enjoy watching. And also some other people who aren't really, well, I could say the Angry Video Game Nerd. I've always enjoyed watching him for years and years. I think I began watching him in 2007, I think. And then we got the Nostalgia Critic, or that guy with the glasses. I also really enjoy watching whatever videos he decides to put up on his own website. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, next question. What is your IQ? I have no idea. I've never taken an IQ test, so I have no idea. And next question. What is the nastiest thing you've ever eaten? this is a tough one because I haven't felt that I've eaten really nasty stuff. I've just eaten, well, I wouldn't say nasty, but things that I didn't enjoy. I used to have an internship at a restaurant, and one of the days, one of the people that worked there, she's from Thailand, and she made this Thailandish food, and I tried to eat just a little bit of it just to try it, and my tongue was just, I couldn't take it. It was just, my tongue was burning. I'm not really that big of a fan of spicy food, so I didn't really enjoy that. And oysters was, I wouldn't say it was nasty, but it was interesting to have it in your mouth. It's kind of, I don't really know how to explain the feeling, but I think I would say that's probably the closest to nastiest I've ever gotten because of the spices. Because I'm not a big fan of spicy food. So anyway, let's move on to Erich Reiter's question, or however that is pronounced. I just said that in a German accent, I think. Erich Reiter. So anyway, what was your first idea for a YouTube video? I think I've said this once before in a video sometimes in the past. I actually began uploading videos on a different channel called Empa91, and I think that may have been, I don't know if it was Pokemon Fire Red or it was Pokemon Emerald, but I made a video there of the first gym battle there, or first rival battle or whatever. I don't even remember. But there was a YouTuber called Red Felipe, and he was making those kind of videos too, where he just showed the boss battles basically. So it was not a full let's play, it was just these boss battles, and it was back in 2006. So YouTube was only like 1 year old, so that is kind of interesting to just look back at how things have changed over the years. But yeah, he was making Pokemon videos, and I find it interesting, like, how can I make these videos too? Because, to be honest, I was actually kind of not very interesting, or not as interesting in Pokemon as I am now, when I first began YouTube. I mean, it was just one thing that just kicked it back together to where I am now, still making Pokemon videos, 8 years later when I first started that channel back in 2006. And still doing it on this channel for over 6 years. I think that's just amazing that I've been going on such a long time. So yeah, Red Felipe was basically the one that got me kind of interesting, like, how do I make these videos, how do I play on a computer, and then I found out there's these things called emulators and ROMs, so I got one of those, and decided to record some videos and whatnot. And oh god, I remember when I tried to record some DS gameplay on my old laptop. I mean, it was absolutely terrible. But then again, I got it when I was 15, so that's 7 years ago, or 7.5 years ago, and it just couldn't handle the emulator, and I had to figure out a way to record the audio. So what I did, I put my speakers in, and I put my phone and recorded the audio from there. It was or I don't even think I don't know if I used the speakers on the laptop or my portable speakers that I still actually use today. They are awesome. They've been going for, as I said, probably 7 to 8 years. As I said, I used my mobile phone to record the audio, and that I actually did for all my pretty much Pokemon Diamond videos when I had my old webcam, which couldn't record any audio, so I had to do it externally and then sync it up and then record the commentary afterwards. So anyway, hopefully that answers that question. So anyway, let's move on to Jack Bolus. Would you consider doing a Civilization 5 or SimCity 5 series? Not really, because I'm not really interested in strategy games or the SimCity series, like building up stuff. A couple of years ago, I played a little bit of the Sim, like regular Sim, or The Sims, or whatever it's called. I don't quite remember. And the only thing I really enjoyed was building up the house, and then I really didn't care about the people that were living there. I just liked building up the thing. So I haven't played those two games, so it's not a definite no, but it's a most likely not. So let's just move on to the next question as my glasses a little bit. Now I think this is the first time you'll ever see me without glasses. Some people find it weird when they say it's weird to see you without glasses, and yeah, guess it is when you're used to seeing me in glasses. That's a little bit better at least. So anyway, moving on to Sterling FC's question. What made you like Liverpool? So, when I was younger, I didn't really enjoy football. I mean, it was not until we got Channel Plus back in 2005, was it, when Arsenal won the Premier League with the Invincibles team. We got Channel Plus there, and I started watching Premier League. And I also watched the Champions League final with Liverpool versus Milan, with that amazing comeback from 0-3 down to 3-3, and then winning on penalties, and also that amazing save from Jerzy Dudek in extra time. That was, I mean, that I think made me become a Liverpool supporter, and also because the shirts were red. I'm a very big fan of red. Green is my favorite color, but after that it's red. And then over the years I've just come to love them, love the style of play that they do, and I think it also began with Steven Gerrard being my favorite player of all time. And he's still my favorite player. He is just amazing, the way he plays the game, the way he captains the team, the way he acts, and I think it's just amazing. And just the whole Hillsborough, and on Tuesday it's going to be the 25-year anniversary of the Hillsborough catastrophe or event that happened, the unfortunate time when 96 people lost their lives at the Hillsborough Stadium. So, I mean, the more I've been over the years reading it about more and more, it just made me grow to love the club even more. And the fact that we're doing so amazing this season, and being up there, and with Chelsea and Manchester United or not Manchester United, they're down there, Manchester City, and battling it for the Premier League title. I mean, it hasn't happened in years that they've been this close to winning it. They were second, 2009, but they've never been this close. They won the Premier League title before I was even born, when Glenn Hussein, the Swedish man, was playing for the team then, captaining the team actually. So, yeah, the more I've been just watching them, I've just grown to absolutely love them. And the big game against City today, oh man, that is the biggest game that Liverpool has had in years in the Premier League. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even want to predict how it's going to go. I'm hoping for a Liverpool win, because if they win all their rest of the games, they're going to win the Premier League title. It's no question about that. It's City and then it's Chelsea. Those are the two big games that Liverpool are going to have on Anfield. Those are going to be two of the biggest games that they've had in years. So I'm really looking forward to that game, or to those two games, and especially the Manchester City game. So anyway, hopefully that answers that question. Let's go into Green Mega Machines question. What are games are looking forward to play in the future, 2014? I don't know actually. What I'm kind of looking forward to the one that pops up in my mind right now is what is it called? Batman Arkham Knight. I really like Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, which is done by the same studio, and Batman Arkham Origins isn't made by that same studio that made the first two games. Rocksteady Studios was the one who made Asylum and City, and not Origins. And they're going to be making Batman Arkham Knight, so I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully there's another Pokemon game coming up in the fall, but there hasn't really been any announcements on that one yet. And hopefully there's going to be another... Well, I'm not expecting anything at the moment. E3 is coming up, and they're probably going to have some big announcements for that. Hopefully Nintendo will have a new Zelda game and a new Super Mario game. Hopefully Super Mario Galaxy game in the making, since I do own a Wii U now. That would be interesting to have another Zelda game or another Super Mario Galaxy game, since I love the first two in the series of that. So, I guess I don't really know what other games are coming out in the future. Hopefully GTA 5 is coming out for either PC or Xbox One, or next gen as you could call it too, so I could play it on those two too, because I really liked it on the 360. So hopefully they'll come out a little bit later on some other platforms. So those are the kind of games I'm looking forward to right now. So anyway, last question on the YouTube questions is from Seri Pierre 99. After you have finished with Wind Waker, do you pretend, or I think you wrote wrong there. I don't know what. I'll just read the question. Do you pretend to do other Zelda games, like, for example, Ocarina of Time? That is the first of his questions. Yeah, I would love to do another Zelda game after Wind Waker. But what I feel with Zelda is... I mean, I think the thing I did with Skyward Sword is that I probably should play it beforehand so I know what I'm doing. So I feel better, because at times it just didn't feel good when I recorded those. Like before it, I was kind of hesitant to record it actually, because I didn't know entirely what I was doing. So I think next time I do a Zelda game, I'm probably going to play it beforehand. And also I just ordered Zelda A Link Between Worlds, so that should be arriving in the mail next week. So I'll probably be playing that during the Easter break that I'm on right now. So I'm probably going to get some recording done, you know, some Pokemon, some Wind Waker and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question. Ocarina of Time, I might be ordering that one after I may have played through A Link Between Worlds. So that may be a possibility in the near future, but I'll see about that. I mean, last I think question and answer video, I think he asked if I ever want to do another Zelda Let's Play, and I was kind of like, I don't know. But then I got a Wii U, and then I got Wind Waker, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So yeah, that you can never predict the future. That is just something that happens, I guess. I guess it is. Anyway, how are your dogs doing? They're doing fine. I was out on a walk with my mom, like for 1 hour on the Love Road. It's called Kärleksstigen in Swedish. For probably an hour, and they were both just having an awesome time. Like their tail were like wiggling all around, and they were whipping back and forth. And Shabby is still an absolute maniac. He's still a bonehead. And he's still so joyful. I mean, he's such a happy dog. I mean, and he's also just a complete another maniac. So that is something, I guess. Scooby is still full of energy, even though he's turning 12 in December. He's still he still has got a lot of energy and just he almost feel reborn now during the spring. He's playing with balls and his little rabbit that he's got. And you know, it's during that season when the bitches are doing their things, so the male dogs are kind of like, ooh! And both of them are doing stuff with their things. With their toys. Shabby is doing it with a Winnie the Pooh toy. And every time he does it, I say, poor Winnie the Pooh. Or in Swedish, stackars Nalle Puh. So, yeah, I think hopefully that answers that. What is the possibility of you return to competitive play on Pokemon? I right now not very bright. I've been playing competitive playing Pokemon for a long time, and the reason I quit it, I've said I think a couple of times, is I just didn't enjoy playing it. Right now I don't really have an urge to do competitive play on Pokemon again. But one thing I've been thinking of doing is maybe after the Pokemon X Let's Play is done, is maybe have some Wi-Fi belts with you guys. It has been something that has been on my mind in the past, and maybe something that I would do, like fight you with a team that I completed a Let's Play with. That may be a possibility, but return to competitive play, not right now. So let's move on to the questions that I got on Twitter. So first one is from Joseph64003951. Hopefully he's watching this video. Will you ever be playing random games like not full Let's Plays? So it was a long time ago that I did like these Call of Duty sessions, like Black Ops session, Modern Warfare 2 sessions, Call of Duty 4 sessions, and what not, and just sometimes these random videos. But I think he's meaning like not have like full-on series going on at all times, like I've been doing for a while now with right now Wind Waker and Pokemon X, and maybe something just like maybe a Minecraft video here and there and whatnot. But for me, the Let's Play format works better for me, because I like having a series to just begin and then end. That's the format I like to make videos in. And sometimes you'll have this maybe some sessions and whatnot if I decide to play some games. But actually I'm thinking of streaming the upcoming week to try and stream. So watch out for that. Of course I will make a video if I do go live. So just have that one kind of in mind. So that was a kind of a vague answer, but at the moment I'm still making I'm just going to continue on making Wind Waker and Pokemon X until those are finished, and then we'll see where I'll go from there. But I have one little bit of a special video in mind that I will make, or maybe two, that I have in mind that I've been thinking of doing for a little while, which I think I will be doing after Wind Waker is finished. So hopefully that answers that question. So the last question that I got is from the Nitro01 on Twitter. He's the same one that asked the question in the YouTube comments. So I left a question in the comment section. Thank you very much for doing that. Also have another question. What are your favorite Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon? Now, I was thinking on this for a little bit. And I think Gen 3, I think I'm going to say Metagross. Metagross and Salamence, because those two Pokemon are two absolute powerhouses in terms of attacking. Metagross has some fantastic defense too. So, I think I would say Metagross and Salamence too. I mean, the fact that it can have Dragon Dance, and then in Gen 4 when Dragon Claw was physical, I mean it was just absolutely amazing. So I think two of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Those were the first two that popped up in my mind, at least. Of course, Clefairy is probably my favorite Pokemon of all time, just because it's cute and I like it. Also, Gen 4 Pokemon. Again, I think I'm going to go with an absolute powerhouse. And I mean, these answers may not even be the most original in the world, but I'm just going to flat out say Garchomp. Because of just who Garchomp is. He's an amazing Pokemon overall. Great stats across the board. Great attack, great typing, great speed, decent defense and special defense. I mean, heck, I even saw people in competitive play using physical Garchomp with Stealth Rock. I mean, that's how versatile it was. Even though it was kind of an odd set, they still decided to use Garchomp in a defensive manner. What was even that? That one was at least the first one the first popped up in my head again. There may be some other ones. I mean, Gen 2, I think using Scizor in Gen 4 was amazing. So just going through, I guess, the first 4 generations real quickly, I guess. So anyway, that was pretty much all the questions, and I managed to go up to, I think, a little bit over 25 minutes, maybe even half an hour, so that's pretty much in line with all the other question and answer videos that I've done in the past. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, hope you enjoyed it, and with me and the gang, I'll just say, thank you for watching, take care, and goodbye!